Draw the curtains, dim. Draw the curtains, dim the lights, let's start the show. Another week of Upland news, let's fucking go. Every day in Upland there's a stream for you. Different types of players and their points of view. Saturdays are for the Clue Crew, and we've got a lot to chew through, keeping tabs on all we can and sticking it to the man.
I'm not your lawyer, your banker, or your mother. Do your own research and make your own damn decisions. Welcome to the Clue Crew, where each week we discuss the various news, facts, and rumors. We're putting our heads together to solve the mystery that is Upland. I'm Scooby. With me again is Cernus. And, how are you today, Cernus?
Doing fantastic. I'm on the road today, but it's the same old Clue Crew.
There you go. There you go. You don't seem on the road. I wouldn't have guessed. And one of these weeks, I will have a just seamless opening with no hiccups. I don't know what the fuck happened there, honestly. I rewound it all the way to the beginning, and it was like, nope, you're starting at 5 seconds in, bitch. Sure. All right. Thanks, theme song. It was a ghost. It was a ghost. It was the query in the machine. So we had a lot of stuff to man. There has been a good bit of stuff happening over the last week.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had a good time in Upland? Have you been taking part in all this stuff? You've been getting the sales and whatnot.
The ledger. That's been the thing I've been focused on.
Have you been building your points on the ledger? Let's start with that.
I don't even know where the points are. I don't have a clue, but I do have a clue I'm doing decent. So I'll just take that for what it is.
You mean to tell me that in Upland 2.0, I know we're not actually in Upland 2.0, it's just the website, but you mean to tell me that we don't have our leaderboards inside the app itself? Oh, color me shocked.
I've been buying from Mr. Query. All my property purchases this week are from Mr. Query.
Yeah, honestly, of all the features I thought they would have by now, I legitimately thought that we would have the leaderboards in the. It seems so fucking simple.
Right. Yeah.
Stop asking for my goddamn email. All right. So yeah, for those who have been living under a rock, nah, I'm just kidding. Patrick Starr lives under a rock, and no shame on that. We got the Ledger contest, all right, and it's arguably another cash grab from Upland, but I would argue it's at least more of a fun one than some of the other ones they've had in the past. So,
for sure,
you know, I will say, I've heard I've heard a little scuttlebutt of some people are a little like, really, you dropped this right after the $200 bus, and that was entirely on purpose. Yeah, come on, they did that on purpose. They weren't just like looking at their schedule like, oh shit. No, that was entirely on purpose.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, it's a little shitty. Okay, it's one of those things where it's like, it's a shitty part of capitalism that I think is also to be expected. So, what are you going to do?
Well, and the nice thing, though, is it rewards the whole capitalism. So it's not like they're not hiding any of that. It's not like it's no gambling. It's just, do you want to try to help, move and shake the economy right now?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what it is. And then if you do, you get speculate for it. If you don't get speculate.
No,
the only gamble is historical cost. You get a chance of winning. So I guess that's you could say, but yeah.
Yeah, no, sure. And you know what? Fucking good call. Yeah, the Ledger contest is not gambling in my eyes. Not in the same sense as a lot of the other gacha mechanics. Not like, for instance, the car bundle. The fucking car
Oh,
bundle. How many fucking times do they have to be told, stop doing this shit? We don't want fucking bundles
yeah.
of grab bags of you might get something rare. But, I mean, like, some people are pissed that they're not putting out the like statistics up front and center about what the actual
Exactly.
likelihood is of you getting some good shit. And I agree. That's obviously a big, come on. That's industry etiquette at this point, I think. But I don't
For sure.
honestly, to me it's almost secondary because I just don't want it at all. I'm just like fucking just that's why I liked the Vans. All right? That was my
Hmm.
preferred compromise because at least you knew you were getting a van. There was no question you were getting a van. You
Exactly.
might get
Right.
a better van, but you weren't gonna like
Hmm.
accidentally get some sort of like fucking what are those shitty cars they call them, jalopy. So yeah. Um. Now, okay, all right. Fun guy is pointing out, and there is something I think to this. Given the limited nature of the sale of of buses, I mean, that it did give people that weren't able to buy a bus, like the same chance as those that did. The people that bought a bus didn't get that early advantage of having $200 on the leaderboard the day. Like that's fair. That's fair. Um, yeah, I mean, but then yeah, you flip it. Yeah, some people are upset about it, and I get it. But either way, like I said, it's what I would expect from them. So what are you gonna do? I'm way more pissed about another fucking car bundle where you don't know what you're getting. Just stop.
And the thing is, for me, is you're spending dollars, right? And
Mm-hmm.
you might
Spending
get,
dollars.
it's like
Let's see how many.
coal or, like a Christmas present. And so, I don't know. We have
$80.
1,000 players who are, constant to Upland. You're not in a position to lose more players right now in Upland.
No,
So,
no. And I mean, if all right, if you're gonna do a sale like this, and chat help me out here because I'm not up on the cars. What's the shittiest car you can get in this bundle, such that I can search for it on the secondary market? Somebody type in what the shittiest car you can get from this bundle is, because I'm gonna bet that I can find it cheaper for USD on the secondary market, and that's the problem. But I want to check, do my due diligence,
it's
do due
usually the
diligence.
case.
Reminds me of never mind. There's a Will and Grace episode that makes a funny joke about due diligence. All right. Anyway, so yeah, when somebody tells me what the I mean, hold on. Well, so 20 they're all 2024 Series 1 T or 4. No, the slight chance to unlock E. So Series 4 2024. All right, let's take a gander here. This is all happening live. I did no research ahead of time.
I'm pretty sure, Scoob, you have a clue.
I've got my magnifying glass at least. Well, shit. Okay, wow, that's a bad idea. Actually, using that on the screen is a terrible idea. All right, 2024. God, that is my fucking eyes. All right, 2024. Just vehicles. Um, and sort from USD 1 to 100. Oh, I have to sort by price, low to high. Oh, does it not fucking separate between carts and vehicles? Because if not, there's your problem. They're hoping you're not going to be able to figure it out. They're not putting the filters in so that you don't realize when they're fucking you. Holy shit, do you think that's why? Is that why they've been delaying putting in the actual filters for certain things? Because I might be onto something there. All right, but we got right here, Series 4 for $63. Right there. If you right now if you're just looking to get a 2024 Series 4, you can buy it right now in the secondary market for cheaper than you're getting it in that store bundle. And that's the fucking problem. If that bundle was for sale for 50 or 60 bucks, there'd be no problem. Because it'd be like I was saying with the van. You know you're getting base level. That's what makes it a gamble, and I'm sick of it. Upland, fix your shit. Stop being a dick
Right.
about that. Some people have gambling problems, and while this is an adult like platform and shit, like I'd like to keep in some capacity certain shit out of it that like I don't want to put shit that'll trigger somebody with a clown phobia either.
Right. At
So,
least give them what you pay for,
mhm,
or right around it. If you're gonna
mhm,
lose a little bit, then you're
mm,
going to make people upset. I mean, it's just
yeah.
is what it is.
Or also, it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt to have Upix included with that bundle. Like, all right, so let's actually.
Right.
This is a good example. Let's segue into where are they? These guys. These Block Explorer guys. Would you? All right. First of all, what'd you think of the art? Did you like it?
Well, let's see here. Digging into the block explorers. You know, I actually did not pay attention too much to this one,
Stop asking for my goddamn
admittedly.
email.
So I'm checking.
All right.
Actually,
Well.
okay, wow, these are kind of cool. I'm looking at them just right now here.
Yep.
They've got kind of a little bit of a kick to them, a little spice and
Mhm.
kerfuffle aspect. I'm digging them. I'm digging them.
Mhm. I also I like it in that they are doing a seasonally themed Block Explorer sale. I really and they're doing it in between seasons. I really like that they are including 4 from each season. It's the end of one season and the beginning of the next. So you've got 4 for the summer, 4 for the fall, or 4 for sizzle, 4 for harvest, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, I like that. I also their eyes are, I mean, across both of them, they're all haunted. These are all ghosts. I'm fairly certain.
True.
That's just cool. Um, yeah. Man, all right. I got one bundle of the summer because I was hoping for a s'mores, and if I didn't get a s'mores, I was gonna trade for a s'mores. And then I got a
Okay.
s'mores, and so I was like, righteous, s'mores, done. Got that one. But I wanted the whole harvest collection.
Okay.
I wanted the whole one. So I was like, all right, roll the dice, and all right, I only got doubles of one. I got doubles of the Corn King. Um, but I completed my whole collection, and so at least I think it was the Corn King I got doubles of. I'll check, but the one that I got a double of, I'm actually going to be giving away during this podcast. So you know,
Ooh.
stay tuned. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the Corn King. Oh man, but I love all of them. Honestly, the Apple Basket Buddy, your bobbing for apples, the Pumpkin Rider, the Scarecrow Sentinel. Love that he's called a sentinel. Like he's here to, yeah, he's keeping guard and he'll fuck your shit up. But like they are sentinels though. Scarecrows are. They're sentinels against the crows. So like, yeah. And Corn
The
King's just
only
vibing.
criticism I can think of, because they look so cool that it's hard to really come up with anything, in my opinion, is whether the Scarecrow Sentinel and the Corn King look a little bit too Lego-ish in some ways.
So do you think that they're a little too blockish?
Well, like Legos, like the whole face and the way the arms are laid out, that they
Mm-hmm.
look more like Legos in some ways. That they kind of.
Yeah, that seems to be a little bit of the. I mean, I ever since they started going really towards the in the like full body Minecraft direction, they've really been kind of going all in on that. They do have their hands exactly like how Legos hold shit. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Right.
And their feet look.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, Upland better watch their ass. They might have a lawsuit on their hands. But no, I love them. I think they're fantastic.
Yeah.
And what I really love is, again, like I was just saying with the with the vehicles, you're spending $10, you're getting 10,000 Uppies and a block explorer. There was a time when that was just considered a free block explorer. This was, of course, years ago, but I still kind of hold on to a little bit of that mentality of just like, I mean, I know that obviously 10,000 Uppies is not worth $10, but it's not nothing.
And the fact that the mints are limited to just 100,
100
the
each.
chance that you could turn this around to, sell on the secondary well over the purchase price altogether. I mean,
oh sure, yeah, for people that are into that. I mean, you know me, I'm a collector with this kind of shit.
right.
All right, so yeah, Apple Basket Buddy. Yep, I got 2 Corn Kings, so I will be giving away a Corn King, and I'll write on Caustic Array. I see
Not
what you
to be
said earlier
confused
about searching for
necessarily with
MV
King
Motors.
Cody.
Yeah. Oh, was that Cernus?
Oh, sorry. I was going to say Coin King, not to be confused with King Cody.
Not with yeah. I'm not giving away King Cody. I am not his father. This is not his wedding. But hey, yeah, they belong in a museum, says Caustic Array. Yeah. Love it. All right. So yeah. So that was the. I mean, that was that sale. Wherever the hell it is. Yeah. Here we go. And so yeah, I'm happy with it. And it happened. They're still available, I think. No, the Harvest bundle sold out. Wow.
It tells you about what people thought of them, yeah.
I mean, you talk about supply and demand and the law of economics and shit. I suppose that I'm not the only one that was more into the Harvest one because, yeah, there's still 101 left. I mean, there's still over 25%. But the Harvest sold out. Fascinating. Huh. Well, congratulations to everybody that, got theirs. And to those that didn't, you can always take solace in the fact that any secondary purchase is going to get you points on that end of summer ledger such and such. What is this? Just like $1 a point? What is... I do know that they're going to be doing a 200,000 Sparklet airdrop that's going to be distributed correlative to like the amount that you put in USD wise, but they're capping rewards, I think, based on $1,000. It's either they're capping it at like $1,000 put in or $1,000 worth of Sparklet awarded.
$1,000 Sparklet award.
The $1,000 Sparklet awarded, which at the current rates of like 2.8 cents is going to be what? I don't know, a fucking bunch. I'm not doing that math right now. You do the math. Anyway, but the point is though, so anything you do is like a secondary right now, you get points on that, and gets you a chance to also win one of these historic cars. I'm not really sure what makes them historic, but they're historic. I guess they're old. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, but you get the manufacturer rights. I'm sorry, but you want to talk about a misnomer. The manufacturing rights to manufacture a new historic car? You're just throwing words around it. Words have meaning. Son of a bitch.
I feel like that's even the part that should be highlighted at the top. It shouldn't just say 3 chances to win a historic car. It should have said, at the start of the article, 3 chances to win a historic car and rights, because that's a huge play with the whole piece. But the way the article's written is you talk about just the car. Deep down in the article, it starts talking about the rights.
Yeah. You think you would not be a fool for thinking that you're just gonna win a car like dropped to your wallet type of thing. Yeah. But I do like the way they're doing the 3 chances to win it though. The first one goes to just like, I mean, yeah, you got one going to top dog person that just straight up gets first. All right, fair enough. Abdullah drops a million bajillion. Why not? And then second one, randomly drawn from everybody that spends $20 or more. Okay, it's like buying into a pot at a poker tournament. And then the third one is gonna be just of everybody, even the person that showed up to the poker game to watch in the corner. because
And
I'm
$20 is very easy to get into this, both of the second and third drives. So.
oh yeah, there's no shortage of places to spend your money. They've made sure of that. Upland is a we don't give them enough credit. We complain and we bitched Upland a lot for not filling like filling through with like half of their promises. But when it comes to providing options for you to spend your money, they are a well-oiled machine. Oh man, they got that down pat. Don't you worry. However you want to spend
These
it, crypto,
historic cars are
PayPal,
like
Wire,
brand
they'll
new.
let you mail it in an envelope, I'm pretty sure. Dirk will send you his PO box. No, but I mean seriously, it's there comes a point where you're just like, all right, guys, we get it. That's why Upix sales are such a big deal.
Mm-hmm. The novelty of Upland sales these days.
Yeah, and I understand that, especially with when you're doing multiple sales at one time. So like the van sale, for instance, in that they're all vans or whatnot. I understand that you can't just sell one for $100 and then one for 100,000 Upix because 100,000 Upix is not worth $100. But I also understand from Upland's point of view that since they've already pegged 1,000 Upix to $1, you can't. It's also not exactly right to be like $100 or 500,000 Upix. So like I get why they don't want to do that either. But that's why I'm just like, so don't so offer more just Upix sales of every now and then. Like there should be a fucking car put out, a real vehicle that is maybe not unlimited, but has a decent mint size that costs 500,000 Upix. Like literally, there needs to be some sort of really big Upix burn event. If you give people a decent reason to burn it, they will. Because they're getting it for free. And the problem is it's sitting in so much places. Like, yeah. Anyway, we need something like that. And yeah, it looks like a car. I thought you got the manufacturing rights to the car. I thought you had to build it yourself. One of three historic car with manufacturing. You know what? It's Upland. You expected clarity? No, bitch. Ambiguity or bust. Anyway, piece of racing history. We've given away a historic car before. Alright, cool. Alright, well, whatever. Yeah, so good luck to,
What I understand is it says each historic car includes you're getting a car, but you also get the ability to manufacture up to 8 competition versions per year. So it has to be both. That's
Wait,
the way
what?
I read it. And so.
Oh, I see. Oh, fuck. Okay, so 8 a year. All right, so now you're putting the number on it. You're quantifying. Which makes so yeah. So is it 9 total because they give you one, or are they, since you can make 8? Presumably you'll get one of the 8. Where's Vin Diesel when you need him?
It literally says we've given away a historic car before, and you're being given a car.
Do I dare
and
click on
you
that
get
link?
The ability to manufacture. Yeah. So you get to manufacture up to 8, so you could have 9 in a year.
Yeah.
It's just that the top of the article talks about winning a historic car and says nothing about the rights, and then the very bottom of the article talks about the rights.
Now I got another question. Year. Is that calendar year, fiscal year, rolling year? I mean, I'm joking
it's
about.
All history.
I'm obviously joking about fiscal year.
History.
Like, but seriously, calendar year or rolling year? It makes a difference because shit, if it's calendar year and you get it now, that you're gonna be able to pump out ratio wise. Yeah. So.
Right. Especially if you get it right now, and what if it's this calendar year through the end of 2025? You get to make 8 right now, and then next year you do another 8. You'll hit 9 in like a month.
Oh man, yeah.
Or 2.
Well, good luck to everybody. When does this wrap up? It's already started.
Monday at 9 a.m.
Oh shit. Okay. Wow. I thought, that's, I mean, for it being an opportunity for them to grab some extra cash, I would, 6 days. I'd give it 2 weeks. I mean, I guess they want it to wrap up before harvest starts. They don't want to overlap that too much.
Also, we have totems coming soon. ...
Right. So you got totems starting with harvest. I guess they didn't want to overlap too much. In my opinion, they should have announced this earlier and started it a week earlier then, because I think that, I mean, give people more time to get more points that want to, and also that's just more money in your pocket, Upland. Come on.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whatever though. So good luck to everybody. We got till Monday. And Swarley thinks that he's pretty sure it's calendar year, and if you don't mint them before the end of the year, you can't mint them ever. Oh, so it's not like 8 every year. It's for this year, and then that's it. Or it's so like you can't do any next year. So it's a temporary right to manufacture, not a permanent right. See, this is the kind of shit, like, this is not hard to clarify. Somebody has these answers. You've already written the paragraph. Add 1 sentence. Whatever. I honestly don't give a shit about the car. I want to get my fair share of the sparklet. I'm literally, the only interest I have personally in this is getting my share of the 200,000 sparklet dropped. Because cars aren't my thing. Not historic stock cars. I got my vans. I'm happy. I'll get a bus at some point. But like these, hey, good luck everybody. If I get one, I'm selling it. I'll tell you that much right now. Oh well, if I get one, I'm making 8 and then selling the. You know what I mean? You know what I fucking mean. That's enough of that shit. All right. We want to talk about next. Oh man! And honestly, if you want proof of that people are not interested in these car bundles like this, you just need to take a look. More, both total and per capita, more of the summer block explorers have sold than the car bundles. Only 151 car bundles have sold.
It tells you at least people are catching on now.
Yeah.
That's the way I read it. That's my clue.
Yeah. Oh, so it says no. These cars are 8 every year, but if you don't mint them by the end of the year, you can't mint them next year. So okay, so it's a use it or lose it allowance type of thing. All right, gotcha. And then you'll have it re-ups it next. Gotcha. It's like my clothing allotment for work.
Bottom line, it doesn't say any of that in the article. There's no use it or lose it clause.
I mean, don't get me wrong. At this point, I trust Swarley more than I trust Squall, but like. I would like to see it written too, and more than a comment section on my video. Because the problem is, if it's a comment section on my video, then I'm the inherent source, and I don't trust me. Oh. So we got more service structures. Woo! Mm-hmm. And we got the first city limited and mint limited service structure for Paris. Which let's talk about that first. Stop asking me for my fucking email address, Medium. God. All right. The Paris Deluxe bundle was $40, and it came with a French cafe that is unique to. I mean, it says it's unique to Paris, although it wouldn't surprise me if they retcon that later on, and if like if a new city opens up in France, if we get Champagne, right, that's a city in France because that's like where champagne comes from. Anyway, I'm sure I would not be surprised if they retcon that, and so like you'd be able to build it there. But regardless, it's a region locked service structure. And it had a limited quantity. What did you think about that? Did you grab it? Did you like it?
If you are deep into Paris, then yes, it's a beautiful, well designed. I have no problems with calling that out. It's well designed. I'm good with it. But you bundle it and all that, and you get and it's very limited. I don't know. I don't know how. I'm not sure even like those unique structures that we see by cities. That's another one that's like you have the Tokyo unique structures.
Mm-hmm.
Miami had these unique
Mm-hmm.
structures that you had to build
Yep.
right when the city released. It kind of reminds me of that. But here you get the right to continue building, where there you only had a limited time.
Mm.
But I don't really know how valuable that is when, especially if you have to buy it in USD.
Mm.
You know, the ones for like Miami and Paris, it was just, or whatever, Tokyo,
I know what you mean.
you didn't have to, you just had to start building.
Mm-hmm.
That was all. But now to buy it, it's kind of a tough sell unless somebody's really aping into, oh, I really want to buy a property with this service structure on it. I don't know where the supply and demand runs on that.
And well, I don't think anybody can know yet. We're gonna. I mean, that's there. That is, I. So I think that's gonna depend on how the Uppies actually hit the market in mass, and like how that interacts with like people sticking to their regions. Like I don't. Yeah, there's a lot of ins, a
Yeah.
lot of outs, a lot of what have yous. We'll see. This is the first service structure I did not get, and I actually I when I got my I knew as soon as I said I wasn't gonna get it, this was gonna happen. I fucking knew it, and it did. But I said in the Upland General that I was like, I'm out. I can accept that it's like restricted to a location. I actually in some ways kind of like that. It being limited when all the service structures specifically have been unlimited, it being limited to 300 really rubbed me the wrong way. I don't like that. I
Mm-hmm.
don't like it as a precedent. I don't want to see it get developed into a pattern. I don't. If it was just unlimited, there's a decent chance I would have bought it because I had first in line. I had first spot reservations.
Right.
Yeah, but I was like, nope, not doing it because it's limited and I'm not interested in that. Plus, I'm not really in Paris. I'll admit, if this was Hong Kong, yeah, I would just been like, okay, fine. But still, yeah. So,
And we don't know, is Upland going to make Uppies to where this service structure gets exalted more? Do we get more appraised value for the limited aspect? Not only that, the other part that's a little bit funky on this is we're told that the way you can influence Uppies is by the strength of your neighborhood. That's
mhm,
the core of it. But if you look at the neighborhood ratings, there is no Paris neighborhood that I know of that's like shooting to the moon, except maybe the one that D-Tech, created his special unique structure. That's kind of
mm,
been sort of a hot neighborhood, but there's none that's really risen to the top. So, you're already kind of putting the cart before the horse with, okay, now you want the service structure when there's not any super strong neighborhood anyway yet. And there's only 300 limited to, which means you can't really drive a whole lot of players into this neighborhood. So it just kind of feels sort of disconnected with the whole Uppies system so far.
I heard someone I think it was in one of the other community shows suggest that perhaps Paris. I think they said that maybe like Paris is going to be the location for the Sparklet Wars, and that these are going to be
Okay.
playing into the Sparklet Wars, which would be fair enough. They've done that kind of thing in the past where the hint of the location for a future event is a present sale or something like that. So yeah, all right, maybe. But even so, yeah, I stand by it. Not into Paris. I don't like it being limited quantity. I would love to see something like this in Hong Kong, of course, but even if I did see it in Hong Kong, still wouldn't want it to be limited quantity. I'd get it, but I would still want it to be unlimited. I think this was a mistake, and I don't think they should do it again. I think they should stick to unlimited for service structures. It pisses me off the more I talk about it, frankly. Yeah. So, my official opinion. All right. Let's take a moment here. We're doing a different game this episode for versus. We are doing Ultra Street Fighter 4. Now, these matches are going pretty quick. So we're gonna do a best of 3 or a best of 5, just depending on how long they take. But I need people. I need to get a consensus on players. I don't really play Street Fighter. I don't really know the characters. So if anybody has any favorites they'd like to see, throw them out, and we'll make those the 2 players, and then we'll do a, hashtag, and you'll pick your teams, and we'll do it like we're gonna do it like we did last time, where you'll pick your fighter, and the fighter that wins, that's the team that gets the prizes. So, you know. Oh, this is for harvest ornaments, by the way. I'm gonna be giving away. Let's see here. Things like not necessarily specifically these, but this line of the Spirit Halloween ornaments. We had the Freak Show Clown, the Wacky Mold, Midnight Vampire, Jack Reaper, and then on down here there was some we got Creepy Kid, Zombie Apartment Buildings, and if it is a Creepy Kid, I'll make sure it's a good one, not the baby baby vomit one. So yeah. And then I'm gonna do something different in a little bit. I'll do some, I don't know, trivia or something to give away that Block Explorer. Gave away a truck last night, and I wasn't even awake to do it.
Wow.
I am that fucking talented. No, I gave away a truck on the Upland After Dark show. This truck, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and showcase it. The winner was Budster, I think it was. I don't know who it is, but they need to reach out to me because I don't know who they are in Upland. But they won a truck, and it is this truck. I'll show off here. It's not charged. They're gonna have to charge it. All my spark is staked on Hong Kong City Hall, and I'm not moving it. So sorry, it's out of gas, but runs like a dream. It's got 85,000 miles. Actually, I have no idea. It does have something though, because you can check that shit. Let's see. And don't forget, chat. I need suggestions for fighters if you have any. Otherwise, I'll pick some.
That's a beaut.
Yeah. It's got it's in kilometers. We'll never figure it out. Well, it's less than 3,000, so it's probably not a lot. Anyway. Yeah. I did it to, fun guy. Gave away a truck on Upland After Dark to highlight Hong Kong's Spark Train that I've got going on. That I'll also show here in just a second. Actually, should have thought this through. Bear with me. All right, how do I? Whoa, no, don't zoom out. I want to open it in the browser. Yeah, there we go. All right, so this is like what was on their screen at some point last night. The QR code like leads to the server, and that's the Spark Train, which I've mentioned before, but I'm gonna keep fucking mentioning it because I'm all in on Hong Kong. I'm running for mayor, and we're gonna get shit built. And actually, tomorrow I was gonna do it today, but was busy. Tomorrow, since I have a lot of open slots on the Spark Train. Most of the spots actually, like 80 to 90% of the spots are open. So. I'm just gonna go on Upland and find current builds, and those are gonna be added, because I don't give a shit where in Hong Kong you're building. I don't really care what you're building. I want to get to building. We'll worry about evening out neighborhood. I mean, that's the great thing about Hong Kong is there's 9 neighborhoods, and they all have between 800 and 3,500 properties. So they're all like relatively evenly distributed. So we can really work together to build it up, and then whatever's needed somewhere, we can just literally level it out as we go. So first train,
What is the deadline for the Spark train, by the way?
when it finishes. When
Okay.
all of the properties on there's 10 slots. Again, which most are open. So if you're building in Hong Kong or you got a property in Hong Kong and you want basically a free ride, hey, just saying. But be 10 properties, and then once the 10 are done, because the whole thing is the entry, like, so this is the beginning prize pool: 100,000 Uppies, 1,000 Sparklet to keep. I'm gonna wire it to your MetaMask wallet. We're gonna get into your fucking account. You'll keep it, and then assuming that you have a property in Hong Kong and you'd like it built, you'll get the first spot at the beginning of the next train, and that's an extra spot. You'll get another spot on the train. So
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
great time to get on board.
yeah. And the reason I have to wait until the train finishes is because I'm doing the prize, like, raffle entries correlative to Sparklet contributed. So gotta wait till it's all built to know how much everybody contributed. And
Oh, sure. Right.
that's just math, But yeah, so again, join the Hong Kong server. Just added a bot in its own channel for the mascot, Hong Kong Fooey. So if you wanna chat with Hong Kong Fooey, he's hanging out in our server, baby. He's got his own channel. Come talk to him, and it's pretty fun. I've been tweaking it. I need to tweak it a little further, but it's been a lot of fun.
I've been getting notifications. I haven't read about what Fui said yet, but
Yeah.
I've been on the road.
He's
been lighting up my phone.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, no, for that channel, I've changed notification settings to just be when I'm specifically mentioned, cause right. But I know a couple other people have been playing around with them, and I will say, I tested out a couple things with him. I asked him some philosophical questions. I asked him some Hong Kong related questions, like his favorite place to eat fried chicken, that kind of thing. He does have a pretty good knowledge of Hong Kong. He was able to make recommendations about where to build certain service structures, which neighborhoods they would be most suited for. So,
Incredible.
you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be mayor, and Hong Kong Fooey is gonna be my advisor. So, watch out. That's the plan, ladies and germs. That is the plan. So yeah, join, build, come have some fun. That's enough of that plug. Where were we? Did we get through? Yeah, we already talked about this shitty vehicle bundle. So that's done.
The service structures for this week. We got the limited ones, but the regular ones.
Yeah, of course, the regular ones, all of them. I keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Honestly, I'm going to be straight up with you. This is the first time I've actually looked at this page and even looked at what I got. So let's see. Really, fried chicken. Okay. All right, sure. Why not? I mean, I see we got back the ketchup, mayonnaise, and mustard, but I guess it makes sense with fried chicken. I don't know. Can't wait for somebody to make a Colonel Sanders map asset, because I'm gonna absolutely put that on a property with this. Right? Fucking Colonel Sanders visiting his own shop. And we've got jewelry store. Fancy. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you can see in the windows, you can see the necklace. Oh, those are fancy. It's pretty. I think the diamond could be a little snazzier, but I'm nitpicking a little bit. All right, okay.
I think the only thing with the jewelry store, what was the service category they put it in?
Essentials. Yeah, wait. No. Hold on, what are
you essentially have to go to a jewelry store, folks, if you want to get married in the metaverse. That's the
Right.
the
What are
logic.
what are the hold on, what are the categories? Isn't there like a luxury category or something? I mean, that's not
Entertainment, public service. I mean,
yeah, I'm
essential.
not
Hmm.
rival resonance influence score. Alright, I'm not gonna try and find it now. I need to get a list of all the different types of entertainment or of service units because yeah, there's no way that essential is the right answer for that. What's hardware store? Is hardware store essential? Well, I guess honestly you need a hardware store more than you need a fucking jewelry store.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't they make massage parlor
Yeah.
essential too though?
Better not. That's got to be entertainment.
But regardless though, if that's so they need a luxury. Um
Mm-hmm.
because it like things I mean for luxury purchases like that because it's not entertainment like well
It's
it
more like disposable income category, luxury. Yes.
yeah all right I think that there should be a luxury category but if they're
Mm-hmm.
not going to put in a luxury category then I'm going to go ahead and say entertainment. You do not buy the diamond ring because you need the diamond ring. I could see an argument for you are entertained by the attention you get for the diamond ring. You think it's shiny, you're entertained by the diamond ring. Ooh, it looks pretty on my hand. But essential? No.
Unless you work for K.
Right. Hey, comedy club. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. It must be big. It's got 17 units. Oh,
We got
hey.
lots of jokes there. That's
Oh, they finally did the junior college. Oh, that's awesome. I've said before that I think universities are stuffy and pretentious. Junior colleges are cooler. Now, granted, I went to a stuffy, pretentious university, so like might be biased, but man, I'm telling you, I learn more at a library and a junior like this is cool. I like this. All right, well, that's what we got this week. What do you think we're gonna get next week? And I'm gonna go ahead and pick some characters, and then
you know
chat's gonna pick
what's
some characters.
the theme in Upland Discord? There's a few players who keep talking about nightclubs. So wait, did we get a nightclub?
We got a
We
nightclub.
got some kind
Yeah,
of
yeah, we got the
okay.
nightclub.
But not the strip club.
No, we did not get the strip club. All right, so I'm gonna get this started and then pause it when it starts and let you guys put in. All right, we got Jen and Rose. That's GEN and ROSE. So you're gonna need to put in hashtag Jen or hashtag Rose. All right, and I'll go down here and I will keep track of this. That's Jen. Oh no, my Bluetooth keyboard died. God, I wish this thing would not like do that. Oh wait, shit, did it actually die? Don't you die on me! Live! Live!
Speaking of service structures, I think next week we ought to get a lemonade stand finally. That would be cool.
We should get a lemonade stand. I agree. Yeah, alright, good. We're good. Alright. So far, for Jen, we have Fun Guy. And for Rose, we have everyone else. Well, not quite everyone else, but, All right. So you'd like to see a lemonade stand? What else would you like to? I'd like to see a lounge. I'd like to see like an old-fashioned 1940s senior lounge, maybe with like a prohibition-style secret bar somewhere.
Ooh, yeah, very good, very nice. Hmm.
All
Maybe
right.
a
Give you guys
cigar
just another
bar.
minute, then we'll get that started. Say that again, Cernus.
Oh, maybe a cigar bar.
Ooh, nice. Like a hookah bar, even. I go
There we
for a.
go.
I go for a hookah bar. All right. All right. Smoke some of those dried fruits and herbs. Okay. So they had other bundles for Paris. They came with their own unique structures for Paris. They're Parisian. Swarley is pointing out we haven't had a furniture store yet, and I do not believe that we have. Not to my knowledge. And yeah, exactly, KO. A speakeasy. That's what I'm talking about, man. Where the Uppies can just slide through the secret passageway door. Did you grab any of the Protem bundles, Cernus?
Not at all, and I believe the pricing overvalues. If you get so little totem for the amount you spend
I
versus
completely agree. Hmm
5 totems and such. So yeah.
Yeah, when I'm like 60, 375, I'm just like I don't remember when I got mine, how much exactly it was, but I feel like it was a lot. I got a lot more. Pretty
Hmm
sure. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess go me. I don't know. Whatever. And then we have the championship racing, which for some reason does not come with an NFT. I don't know why. It's a pass you can buy. I mean, you can fucking see it right there. It's the exact
hmm
same thing that they've made for every single other pass. And they know that you might think that you're going to get that because they put it they put in like fine print. Where is it? That there's no NFT.
Hmm.
It may not be on here. It may have been in the actual store because I was gonna get it. I was gonna get it just for the pass because I collect all the city passes and whatnot. But it straight up said that it does. Well, let's see if it's still in the store.
And usually, when you think of a pass, you think there's a legit and NFT involved.
Right. Yeah. Here we go. All right. All right. Yeah. Harvest. No NFT is issued. Confirmation is sent by email. Fucking why? You clearly made the graphic for it. Like you've already done the work.
Hmm
And you know people buy shit just to get the passes. I guess you were just like, well, here's an opportunity for more income. Nah. Fucking weird. Just weird. I don't know how else to put it. Just weird. Because I was so excited to get it. Especially, I was like, hell yeah, an Uppies sale. I'll spend 30,000 Uppies just to get this pass because I don't race. And I saw there's no NFT, and I was
hmm
like, well, I will literally get nothing for this. No. You turned me from a yes to a no. You talked yourself out of a sale.
So I guess the pass is the NFT in a way, sort of.
Well, it's not the thing. It's not an
Yeah,
NFT. It's not in your wallet. There's nothing you can show.
yeah.
Whatever. Good luck to
So,
everybody.
so that championship racing picture where it looks like you have an NFT on the actual announcement picture is not an NFT.
Correct. You don't get that. You do not get that in your wallet. That is not sent to you. Does
And
not
you
show up in your
think you
legits.
are when you. It's the very first thing you look at.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
Mhm. Yeah.
what you see
Honestly,
is not what you get.
yeah. Exactly. What you see is not what you get. Exactly. Yeah. So I don't know. Whatever though. Good luck to everybody trying out. Special extra super duper good luck if you're not in their Discord, since apparently if you're banned from their Discord, you're just fucked, I guess, because it's all running through the Discord. Which again, they have channels and chat in the. It's right. It's right here. I don't use it, but they have
The
it.
other piece is that if you look at the way the announcement is written, I'm not quite clear exactly what the prizes quite are until I get all the way to the bottom, and then I don't know. It just seems a little bit. Even the seasonal prizes talk about you have the fee, and then at the end of each 6-week season, the prize pool is divided among the top performing racers. But we don't know how big the prize pool is, and unless you're like a really good racer, you don't know whether the 30,000 Uppies is worth your time. So
No.
that's my piece about that.
There's a lot here that I think was not great. Not having it in app and having it in a Discord that not everybody is necessarily in. Not just people that have been banned, but people that like there are people that hey man, everybody's got their thing. I don't judge. Like I said, I don't use it, but they have it. They have these channels, and there are people
Right.
that do. There are people that use the channels but aren't in the Discord. So make a new channel and use that. Like it's so weird to be like use your own platform for your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Or at least maybe reconsider at some point to unban people. But
yeah,
I just decided
right?
to share my controversial pitch at this point.
No, honestly, in my opinion, and until Upland actually manages to migrate away from Discord, such that Discord is not its primary location for all socialization and communication, until they actually make it to that point, any bans need to be. I think they need to be like on like a 1 year rolling basis, or like at least a 1 year review,
Yeah.
something, because. Yeah, there comes a point where we're still talking about this shit. I mean, I don't get
And
it.
I'm still talking to people who are banned, but I can't get through Discord, Upland Discord with them. So it sort of feels so
Mind
all over
you,
the place.
they're not banned from Upland. They're perfectly
Right.
able to
Yeah.
interact within Upland, the platform. They're banned from the
Exactly.
Discord server, which is a different platform. It's fucking just. I mean, it's like it would be like if the company Zoom had a video call and they used Microsoft Teams. You have the platform.
Right.
I don't care if Teams is better. You all worked it. Whatever. Good luck to racers. Not my thing. Lots of others. You know, you're all winners in my book. Well, you mentioned earlier, and you're right. We got Totem season coming up. Do you? I can't remember if you have totems or not. If that's your bag.
It's my mini bag. Yeah.
Ooh, how many do you have?
I think like half a dozen.
I've got.
Special.
I just picked up my third. Where is it?
Okay.
Totem dashboard, I guess. I'm checking out now on my Upland info. I'm gonna have to figure out their feeding schedules and whatnot.
Hopefully, you got an alarm clock to go with it.
Oh, I'm gonna be setting timers and stuff. It's gonna be brutal, but yeah. All right. So I'm building up a collection of goats. I'm collecting goats of every color. I got a red goat. I got a Let's find out. Go away, chat. Not you, chat, watching me. The chat thing here. Assets. I can never find assets on desktop because I'm so used to where it is on mobile, and so I'm always looking in the wrong location on that little sub menu.
The icons and everything.
Yeah.
They quickly make those alphabetical and call it a day.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah. But I got a red, a purple, and an orange.
Ooh, ouch. Orange.
I don't mind
Orange
orange.
any day?
I don't mind orange.
No?
Orange. All right. All the trick
8
with
hours, right?
8 hours exactly. The trick with orange is figuring out your day. So I set my orange for 6 a.m. and then
Okay.
2
That's
p.
when you eat an orange.
Right, exactly. 6 a.m. when I wake up. 2 p.m. when I'm usually at about a certain part of my mail route, and then 10
And you're
p.m.
kind of in between orange at that point.
And then 10 p.m. right before I go to bed.
No orange.
No,
Okay.
oh,
Time to
oh,
go to bed.
dude, a pre-bed orange? Come on, a pre-bed
Yeah.
orange. All right, with how quick these rounds are going, we're gonna do best 5 of 7, but it's neck and neck. It's 1-1 right now. Rose and Jen. All right. So yeah, but that's my trick. Now the I know red is 30 hours. That one's
Mhm.
way more of a pain in the ass, but it's so good looking though. I mean, look at this motherfucker.
Mhm.
I've shown him off before, and I'll do it again. This is Beelzebub. I don't know how to Beelzebub. Beelzebub. Yeah, I like this guy. So yeah, so I put in the work for him. But then purple. What the fuck is purple? How many hours is purple?
14 or 12? Oh, jogging my memory here.
I don't think it's 12.
Maybe
16.
16?
16 hours.
Yeah.
All right. I can make
Mhm.
16 work. 16 is the same concept as 8. Just make sure it's lined up with one of the 8s. Set my timer. I'll be all right. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Oh, and for anybody wondering, like what I'm looking at here, I highly recommend myupland.info. You gotta get their premium, which you can pay for in Uppies, and I think there's other ways, but I paid for it in Uppies. Um, but it's a really reasonable price. And one of the things they offer is this shit. It's a full breakdown on your totems and shit. Tells you exactly how much to give them, how often to give them, all that shit. So like, yeah, it's just super fucking useful. I bought it. I got it purely for this and the asset mover, which is also useful.
Cool.
Yep. All right. Let's see here. What else is going on? What else is there to talk about? Hong Kong's City Hall is going to be done in less than 2 weeks. Let's get an exact count on that.
Is this the only city where we cannot city hall right now?
No, Rome is still being built, I believe.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay. That one, obviously.
Right.
Hong
Actually,
Kong's been a while. Yeah.
yeah. Well, they only put 26,000 to start with, so I put on which to be clear, the Spark Train, Hong Kong City Hall is the first address on it. So, like,
Okay.
if you want to get on the Spark Train, it's happening right now. You can, unless it's full, like, you can do it right now. Just stake to fucking Hong Kong City Hall because I got to get that done. It's gonna get done
Yep. City Hall.
less than 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and we're actually
And that event's just City Hall.
we have a tentative guest lined up for the day that happens because it's gonna finish on a Saturday on one of our episodes, and I always said that when City Hall finished is when I would move my residence officially in game to Hong Kong, and so I'm gonna try and have more cheese
Where
on.
are you at currently?
Do what?
Where are you at currently?
Bronx
Residence-wise?
Bronxdale, and that's
Okay.
exactly I'm
Okay.
trying to get more which she's totally cool to come on. So if nothing else goes on, we'll get that going. Yeah, no, my current residence is in Bronxdale at 2183 Bogart Avenue, which I have because of Humphrey Bogart. He is looking at you, sweetheart. Um, and yeah, she put in a lot of work to get this neighborhood, going, and I was trying to help her reach collection status, but then they put that
Sure.
shit on pause, sort of,
Exactly.
because they accidentally upgraded a neighborhood and then reverted their upgrade. Did you notice that? Did you
Yeah.
notice that happen?
Yeah, same thing. Yep.
You know what I noticed when that happened? Well,
I noticed a few clues.
yeah. So, all right, so for anybody that may not know, there was what was it? Was it like Ridgewood or something? There was some neighborhood that was upgraded because of neighborhood ratings. It was upgraded from
Hmm.
like exclusive to rare or something, um,
Hmm.
and somebody rightfully pointed out to a red name, maybe Squall, I can't remember, but rightfully pointed out like, hey, I thought this shit was paused. And it was the damnedest thing. They didn't blame the
Hmm.
query. We had an issue with collections, and they were able to actually say we fucked up. And then they just fixed
Right.
it. I
The
was
direct answer.
flabbergasted. I was like, I did. That's all it takes. Oh, our bad. We messed up. How hard was that?
Well, maybe when Squall and X1 are responding, sometimes query
Yeah.
takes over for the
Uh,
count. I don't know.
I don't know, but it was cool to see them. I mean, all jokes aside, it was cool to see them respond quickly, and it was cool to see them actually revert the change and maintain the precedent of
The
the
integrity.
pause. Like they fixed it.
I agree.
I'm glad for that.
Hmm.
That's great. But yeah,
Definitely.
I wanted Bronxdale. Shit got paused. Now I'm going all in on Hong Kong. I want to run for mayor and everything, so got to move. So City Hall's gonna finish. I'm gonna have more cheese on. I'm gonna move on stream, and I'm gonna try and get it set up so that I can apply for my meta ventures on stream because that's the whole thing. I can't apply for any of my factories
Nice.
or stores until this shit gets
Hmm.
done. So yeah. Now as for
Yeah.
Rome, let's see how Rome is doing. Where's Italy? It's in Europe. I know my geography. All right. Well, presumably it has that. Does it not have the icon until it finishes? Where the hell is Rome City Hall? All right, let me turn off other block explorers. Yeah, KO. But more cheese. Oh, and it was St. James. You're right, Casigmar. But yeah, KO. More cheese is awesome. Love her to death. All right,
It's been a while since I've heard from her.
do what?
It's been a while since I've heard from her.
Yeah, she was in the cafe sometime in the last week. I was able to talk to her for a little bit. All right, I can't find Rome City Hall, so I guess it's not listed. Whatever. I don't think it's built yet though. I think that's all I have for tonight. Oh wait, no, we got Nolts of the week. That's right. I got to give away 40,000 Uppies across 3. Which that's hard math. How many? Yeah, let's just make this 60,000 Uppies.
13,333.
I'm not doing that. Fuck that. Everyone gets 20. Everyone gets 20. I'm not doing that math. Fuck that. All right. So that's going to be 20 to which again, for the record, especially for things like Knoll to the Week and whatnot, I may forget to reach out to you. Reach out to me. As you all have seen, I do a pretty fair amount of giveaways and stuff. And I try and keep track, but I'm not always perfect. So if you won something, let me know if I don't reach out to you, because I want to make sure people get their shit, you know. Anyway, so first and foremost goes to money. User screen while in travel, because oh my god, it's a little thing, but it happens often enough. It is so fucking annoying to me. Oh my god, I'm sure everyone watching has experienced this. You're moving cities, you're on the plane, and it's like a 2-hour flight, whatnot. You're going to the store, you're searching for something, then you're going and maybe trying to get a build going. Oh nope, you're on the plane. Don't you see that plane? You have this much time left on the plane. Now, mind you, You're not in the plane. You can't like look out the windows or anything. Because that would be something. It'd be one thing if like they actually did a POV thing where like you're in the plane. I still think that the plane should have an option to watch commercials for Uppies. But the little ... No. We don't need to see that every 5 fucking seconds. We know we press the button. We know we're traveling.
Yeah. Well,
Oh man. Oh, yep, Rose won again. Oh, all right. So yeah, Rose is the winner. That's the best of 5, and so congratulations goes to Casigmar, Caustic Array, and KO. You have each won a Harvest Ornament. Congratulations. I'll be in your DMs in the next week, and get that shit to ya. All right. Note of the week. 20k money. All right. So, yeah, the screen mode and travel bullshit. Upland, take that away. Fix it. I don't like it. Up next, we got from Baton Valley. Improve category and sorting of build list. I'm just going to read this one. As Upland rolls out many surface structures, it gets hard to scroll and locate the structure that we want to build. Please separate them by categories based on their primary functions, such as residential, public service, essential, entertainment, showroom, and factory. Additionally, please also...
We now have all the categories.
Oh, yeah, those are the categories. Yeah. Additionally, please also sort the structures within each category either by the sparks amount needed or in alphabetical order. Basic shit, honestly. Like, weird it needs to be asked for, but I'm glad that it's asked for. So that gets a thumbs up from me, which I need to thumbs up the other one. I will do that later. But yeah. Oh, apparently Buleman also posted something like that, and yeah, there have been other people that have been posting it. We all have this sentiment. I'm pointing it out again. You know what? I might pick another one of these next week that says the same thing, and until it gets fixed,
Right.
people are gonna keep suggesting it. Listen to your damn player base, Upland. And finally, oh shit! Wait, who was that? Who did I say that was? Raymond something. I'll find him in a second. And then finally, asset transfer merge accounts. This is something that, like, I know not everybody would want this, but there was a time when Upland was talking about the ability of being able to sell out your account, like to an Upland banker, like you would be able to exit the game proper. This of course was completely buried under a rug and pretended to never be a thing, and I would be shocked if they ever even admit that I'm telling the truth, but it was. For a minute, I swear, that was supposed to be a thing. And so this reminds me a lot of that. I don't know necessarily that I think merging accounts would be the answer, but I do believe that we need a better answer for exiting the game than just delete account button at the bottom. Like, literally, for somebody that just truly wants out, like GDPR style, there needs to be some easy facilitated way. Even if it was something like Upland working with the Upland auction platform to do an account sell-off facilitator, there needs to be something, because at this stage of the game, I mean, we've talked before, this is not too separate from the issue of players dying. We need, like, there just needs to be a plan for the longevity and closure of counts that is not just deletion.
I think part of the issue, though, is Upland does not want to do anything that hurts attrition.
That hurts what?
So Upland doesn't want to do anything that promotes attrition. Reduction of the player base. Yeah. Especially with the player base being as fragile as it is right now, that if we're glorifying the possibility of an exit, exactly the opposite of the engagement focus that they have. So, but that being said, if they did this the right way, it kind of helps to value an account more, where it's not just this endless cycle of, you know, okay, I still have more properties, I still have this and that, I still, oh, you know, 15, 20 years later, I'm not even alive. Now what happened? You know, all
Right.
that kind of stuff. There's not a, and it's the same thing with meta ventures, right? If you want to close your meta venture, if the whole thing is like, if you decide not to pay one time, you get that nasty gram listed on your meta venture. This you did not pay your venture dues.
Yep.
This meta venture is closed. Where, you know, it's like you try to close it with the whole query process. You're going through support at Upland.me, and then it becomes a vicious cycle of waiting. I don't know. Just seems like the termination points aren't really terminable.
No. And yeah, I see what you're saying about them not wanting to shrink the player base, and I could see that too. But like, I guess at the end of the day, a shrinking active player base is always going to be more attractive to me than a sea of dead accounts, and I worry about I worry about getting to that point. So I'm not saying that
So
I
what if
know the solution.
the debt account is big A?
Do it.
What if we're talking about big A in this?
Oh, well, man, though, can you imagine if he deleted his account? What would the game? There'd just be holes. There'd just be holes on the map.
Well, what if we had an auction for his account? Imagine what that would look like.
If there was an auction for his account, I can guarantee you we'd start seeing some oligarchy type shit. We'd start seeing groups against groups, not people against people. 100%. Be interesting to see. I mean, hey, I'd get some popcorn. Fuck yeah, 100%. But yeah,
It would sure be a massive redistribution of wealth.
yeah. Suppose it would. All right. Well, just real quick here. I'm trying to do this more often. I like to check the floor in Hong Kong and make sure it's not doing too bad. Make sure the markups are 17%. Excuse me. 1 second here. Yeah, when they're under 20 and they're that affordable, I pick up the old scooperoo. But
The ledger comment.
yeah, I'm not gonna do it now because I don't want to show you guys any the last 4 digits of my card or any of that shit. But I'm gonna go ahead and just leave this up. Wait, 9? I thought it was. That was for 7. No, yeah, you're the wrong one. Is it you? No, you're 1250. That's another thing too. Like when I search for an address, sometimes it takes you right next to it. All right, 20 San Lao. You're not 20 San Lao at all. Wait a minute. Well, I'm an idiot. All right, it's late. I'm tired. I totally forgot about just doing it this way. Copy link address. God, I know better than this. Come on, Scooby. Don't want to throw shade, but this sounds like a multi-counter question. Oh, a friend of mine. Oh man, I didn't even think about that. Well, fair enough. I still think it's a topic that's worth discussing. I also kind of doubt they're going to reach out to me, whoever Florian Schultz is. But we'll see. All right, yep, that's there. Okay. All right, but yeah, so I like to see Hong Kong at 20%. I like to see that as the floor. I'd like to see it higher, but I accept 20. When it gets under that, I start to go, I don't know. So, all right, good job, everybody.
Considering the high prices in Hong Kong as is, I consider that a compliment.
Yeah, no, because that's another thing. Huh? Which I wonder if it's gotten any more minted out. I'm gonna check that. Then I'm gonna do a little bit of trivia or something, and we'll call it a night. Still got to give away that Corn King. Hey, 62% minted. It was like barely at 60 if I recall last I checked. So yeah, we still have we have under 7,000 left to go. All right. Cool. All right. So let's do some trivia. This is gonna be for all the marbles. I'm gonna come up with a trivia question off the top of my head from my bank of knowledge, and the first person to put it in the chat gets themselves a Corn King Block Explorer. All right. Hold on. I'll think of something. In Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze, what are the letters on the container of ooze? Oh wait, no, I have a sound for this. I'll give you a hint. There are 4 letters. And they're letters. They are not numbers. You are way off, Swarley. Double points because it's initials. So double points if you can tell me what they stand for. I'm gonna give this another like 30 or 45 seconds. Yeah, the letters on the canister. No guesses, really. Man. Nope. It's not DLRM. It's not TMNT. I'm gonna give you guys just like 15 or 20 more seconds, and then I'm gonna have to call it. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna give it to Swarley. It's close enough. It is actually TGRI. He guessed TCRI. I'm gonna give it to him. It's TGRI, and that stands for Techno Global Research Institute. Hold on. Standing with me. Techno Global Research might be industry. Anyway, yeah. I memorize movies. It's a thing. But yeah, so it's a superpower. Honestly, it's a gift and a curse because seriously, man. But yeah, Techno Global Research Industry. Yep. The Ninja Turtles 2 was actually the first movie I ever memorized. That's the whole thing. Anyway, so congratulations, Swarley. I'm gonna get that to you. I'll be in your DMs. I need to write that down to King Corn to the Swarman. All right. So that's all I got. Was there anything I missed or anything that you have from Upland this week you'd like to discuss, Ernest?
I think that's a wrap for me. I feel like we're coming up with some good clues. I'm just curious what harvest brings at this point.
Yeah, I'm excited to find out personally. Like I said, I mean, I named this episode "Prepping for Spooky Season" because that's what I've been doing. We've already got our decorations up around the house. Kids got the Halloween costume picked out. It's gonna be a great time. We're watching movies. Watched Blair Witch 2 tonight. Book of Shadows. Terrible film. Impressively bad. So, like I'm honestly flabbergasted at how bad that movie is. So yeah.
I'm watching it soon.
Yeah, but that, I mean, I know, like, with movies they can't all be winners, but Jesus, man, some of them are fucking losers. And Blair Witch 2: Book of Shadows is a loser. Anyway, So yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll wrap up this week's episode, but of course, the mystery remains. Its solution ever elusive. I'd like to thank my co-host Cernus, as well as everybody joining us live or watching later. Alone, each of us is but a single gray cell. Together, we are the Upland community brain. Be safe, everyone. Catch you crazy cats and kittens on the flip side. Later, taters.
Articles, rumors, and hoods, giving away more than we should. Contests, debates, hot takes, every week till something breaks. Minting every city, collecting blue squares, praying to the gods that they'll be ultra rare. Racing, shopping, hunting, damn, there's lots to do. We'll cover everything we can on the Clue Crew. Think that there's too much to track? Well, we do too. Feeling lost or overwhelmed, we're here for you. So if you're here for the scoop, remember y'all, he's not your mother, not your lawyer, just a